by people on the internet. People on the internet. Let's change it to the other chat, and then we'll chat and the thing and the doing the stuff. And Bennett's here. Tim's here. It's not a Martin. Well, you can go. Got to run to the concession stand. I do need something. While you're at the concession stand, I would like some wine gums. Mikey B's here. Eric's here. Does the all Canadian edition? Is he just gonna strum the strings and sing "I looks good in my toque"? That's a good song. It's not on the list. "I look good in my toque" is not on the list. In fact, I'm not really sure what's on the list. I did make a list, but now I've been going through all my sheets, and I'm like, you don't have that, and there's zero chance you're gonna remember it. So I'm trying to sort through all my sheets and find like a decent number of things. We'll play some things and we'll see how it goes. Eh? Oh, all of my things are Canadian. All the Tragically Hip stuff is Canadian. Then, man, I feel like a woman. Some Shania Twain would be good. Lumberjack song would also be good. Again, I don't have all of the songs, and I'm terrible at remembering them. So, what I have is what I'm going to play. Actually, it's funny. We were talking about this at band practice on Thursday night about assigning skill points to. The reason that I can't remember words is because I assigned too many of my musical skill points into other things, and like lyric memorization didn't get enough of my skill points when I was allotting them. And because I'm not good enough at playing guitar or singing or remembering lyrics, and I have to put some of my mental energy into all of those things. Like nothing is just like you can do it without thinking about it. I'm not good enough to do any of that without thinking about it. So because I have to think about all of those things as I'm doing them, it makes it more difficult. Okay, let's see. Canadian songs. I've got a bunch of Canadian songs. This isn't one of them. We'll probably do that. Never tried that. Maybe we'll put that aside and call it a maybe. That I can probably do. That's Tragically Hip. That counts. Trage. That's mine. Okay, I've got some things. Justin Bieber's Nuts. I don't remember how Justin Bieber's, what was it, Nut Juice? Justin Bieber's, no, that was a different thing. Yeah, Justin Bieber's Nuts was going to be a song that I wrote, wasn't it? I may have wrote it. It was definitely one of the drinking nights, though. Oh, because, yeah, that's right, because it was the Justin Bieber Timbits came out at Tim Hortons. Yeah. They taste just like Justin Bieber's nuts. Those Timbits. So I'm told. Let's do one for like sound check, make sure like levels are okay and stuff like that. Maybe we'll do one that I probably don't need words for. or that the words are super handy. Nothing's super handy. Everything's just all over the damn place. Get an IT alert. Okay, you go do your IT. Work is work. I might not even have started playing by the time you're done fixing whatever computer it is you gotta go fix. I don't know. How's everybody doing this week? Before we get started, let's do a check-in on how everybody is. That one's mine, that counts. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of the ones that I can probably do in a pile, and I'm just gonna shuffle them, or just like grab one out of the pile. That's all not Canadian. That's mine. That's mine. That, mine. That I already have in there, I think. Oh, I don't know, guys. It was such a good idea, but now everything is just all over the place. Oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. Maybe one day. Oh, good. You just got the lathe stand together, working on a 5-hour site restoration for a customer. Tomorrow we're going to glue up 20 bowl blanks. That sounds terrible. I'll be honest. Gluing up 20 bowl blanks sounds terrible. Let's do a sound check. See if this thing just turns. That's not too bad right there. Let's start with one of mine, I guess. That's not great. Yeah. That's okay. Look, I got a microphone. Sound check. You guys gotta let me know about my levels and stuff. I got a pedal. We're gonna sing backwards. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna sing backwards because of the stupid YouTube reverse. I don't like keep moving you guys closer to that though, and that's not gonna. I still feel like I like thirds. Maybe all the way down. That's probably a spot. Oh my God. Professional operation here, you guys. Professional operation. Yeah. There we go. We're a professional operation here. Was that a fun little ride for you guys? Now I lost my pick. It's all coming apart before it even starts. That's not how this song goes. I need Seth to start this song. Let's do a different one. We'll just do this. Down here, where it's suffering breeze, we cranes here while treasures buried. All you hear, rustling breezes, pushing around, what the main breeze, kings and pretty things. Let's just see what tomorrow brings. They breaking story on CBC. Nation whispers, we always knew that ego free. Yeah, you can't be fond of living in the past. If you are, then there's no way that you're gonna last. What? Okay. Level check. And then we'll figure out some songs to actually play. Singing with his eyes closed, that's rookie performance problem. It's true. It's because I'm shy. I don't want to have to look at the crowd. What? He's just putting like type of letters. Get your Waldrop guitar at Waldrop Guitars something. Waldrop Guitars dot telecaster.com. Too much high end, not enough low end. That's probably the phone and nothing you can do about it. I mean, there is a device involved in the translation. It's muffled? What's muffled? Like, I could clean up some tone on the guitar probably. I don't have a music engineer. I don't have anybody to do sliders and stuff, so we got to get it figured out. It's the phone sending to YouTube, and then so the phone's cleaning it up a little bit, and then the YouTube is also like leveling things off for user experience or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. Pinnell wants a number next to his name. Okay, here. Say something again, I'll put a number beside you. What am I drinking? I'm drinking to the raspberry lemonade ginger ale. Canada Dry lemonade raspberry. YouTube doing dumb things again? Oh, probably. It's what YouTube does best. Dumb things. Find some more songs to play. Doing Canadian songs. By the way, thanks everybody for watching the song that I put out today. That was really nice of you. On my channel. That was cool to see that like a dozen people bothered to watch that. That was nice. I haven't seen the video yet. I was out at the art thingy. I bet that's not what it was called. And there's coming out an 1800 soda coming back. It's called Verner's Boston Ale. Ginger ale with vanilla flavor. I would drink the shit out of a vanilla ale, vanilla flavored ginger ale. Probably. That sounds delicious. Art gallery painting. Sweet. I would go to that too. Well, where all my Canadian songs went. I like printed out a whole bunch. I went into work early today and like printed out a bunch of stuff to play. And now I don't know where the hell it is. Let's try this one. Well, let's set up a couple so I don't have to keep coming back and sitting down. Let's have a smokerette, and then I'll set up a couple to go. And try to do like a 5-pack set, a set of 5. Maybe we'll do this one, and this one, and we'll try this one. That's 1, 2, 3. And we'll do one of mine. Which one of mine should I do? That one. And yeah, that one. That one. Okay, that's a stack. We'll have a smoke, and we'll do first set. Do Wheat Things by the Tragically Hip. I literally just did. Saw your video earlier and commented something about the shop stool. Yeah, you probably did, because apparently you don't know any other jokes. Wheat Kings was one that did come to mind. You just missed it. It was the sound check song. And it's funny that Tim said that there was too much, I think he said too much high end and not enough low end. And while I was playing, it felt like the treble was low and the bass was high. So there probably is something in the translation between all of the electrical giggeries. Because on this end, it feels like the bass is too high and the treble's too low. Have to watch it after. Well, maybe we'll do it again because I'm gonna run out of songs because I don't know where all of my songs went that I literally set up and printed off. Sing "You Need Me" by Anne Murray? I doubt it. The guitar mid-range is masking your vocals. Okay. That I can just do right there. And we'll see. Thanks, Will. I'm going to believe you. I'm going to blindly believe that that's true. We'll do, what did I just put that stack? Right over there. Do 4 or 5, and then we'll sit down and I'll try to find 4 or 5 more. We'll see how it goes. So what William is saying, increase the mid-range on the guitar for Paul. Paul can suck it. Your face can suck it. See, there you go. See, you're getting there. You're getting it. You're getting it. About like there, I think you were. Somewhere about there. this one is from my friend Pinnell. When we were talking about doing this episode, he was giving me ideas. And so this was his fault. This is Pinnell's fault. So blame him. Is that a Telecaster? It's not a Telecaster. It's not. Say hello. Close to me. No goodbye, suicide, mystery. The ride in your brain. In me, what would you say? Lived on TV, signs, all the things they tell you to, all the things they tell you to, all the things they tell you to, all the things they tell you to. Weird stuff inside our own machine. Say hello. Is it strange where you are? You used to be kind of free. I'm laughing at you, laughing at you. Right in your brain, rules the world. Comfort of your living room. Tell me I was leaving soon. Comfort of your living room. Tell me I was leaving soon. There's stuff inside our own machine. Apparition. Apparition.
played that. And it sounded like maybe a little titch. Okay.
Does a fella named Matthew Good does that song very differently from that?
Let's try this.
I'll catch up on comments after. I can't really see. We'll do some more. We'll intersperse, sprinkle in some Tragically Hip into the other things, and some this guy. When the color, the night, and all the smokes of one night. Way too shaky movements, improvisational skills, forced up whispering speakers. Let's swear that we will get with the times, the current health of state. Let's get friendship right, get life day to day. In the forget your skate's dream, full of downtime failing worlds, first sense ever seen. Seen it all I need to know, in a face so full of pain, and almost make it go. Color of the night, and all the smokes on one life is way too shaky movements, improvisational skill, forced off whispering speakers. Let's swear that we will get with the times, current help to stay. Let's get friendship right, get life day to day. In the forget your skate's dream, from the counter every never seems to know which way to go. Totally forgot how like half of that song goes, like the lyric line in my head. That's bad form.
This is fun. It's been a while since we had a music night.
This is gonna be fun. I like this. I like this. You're not. Tarzan wasn't the latest man. He just come along, scoop him up under his arm like that. Quick as a cat in the jungle. Clark Kent, now there was a real gent. He would not be caught sitting around in no jungle scape, dumb as an ape doing nothing. Superman never made any money, saving the world from Solomon Grundy. Sometimes I despair the world will never see another man like him. Hey Bob, Soup had a straight job, even though he could have smashed her any bank in the United States. Well, he had the strength, but he would not. Folks said his family were all dead. Planet crumbled, but Superman, he forced himself to carry on. Get Krypton and keep going. Superman never made any money, saving the world from Solomon Grundy. Sometimes I despair the world will never see another man like him. Tarzan was king of the jungle and rode over all the apes. But he could hardly string together a Tarzan beauty. Sometimes when Soup was stopping cries, I'll bet that he was tempted to just quit and turn his back on man. Join Tarzan in the forest. But he stayed in the city, kept on changing clothes and dirty old phone booths till his work was through. Nothing to do but go home. Superman never made any money from saving the world from Solomon Grundy. Sometimes I despair the world will never see another man like him. Sometimes I despair the world will never see another man like you.
It's been a long time since you've heard that song.
If you've even heard that song before, it has been a long time since you've heard that song.
We'll do one more.
We'll do one of mine and then we'll sit down. That's not how that goes. It's faster, I think, isn't it? Mike, is it faster? Let's do it like that. The echoes of your footsteps are keeping me awake. With a questioning stare, the kindness of strangers is putting me to sleep. And I would like to share it with you, But you're hurt and you're tired and you're down and you're out and you're broken. You know where to find me. To the left of the seagull, to the right of the sea. The echoes of your footsteps in the night, rolling the days, the cold of your sun, the warmth of the ice, finding the pavement of you. Even if you're hurt and you're tired and you're down and you're out and you're broken, you know where to find me. Left of the seagull, to the right of the sea. Even if you're down and you're out and you're out, broken, you know where to find me. Left of the seagull, to the right of the sea. Come on and find me. The left of the seagull, the right of the sea. I didn't care for that version of that song. Not my favorite version of that. I'll admit that. On the street, you syncopate on the sky, so smoky blue-green. I can't fall asleep, takes a dead chase, so clean. My memory is muddy, what's this river that I'm here in? New Orleans is sinking, man, and I don't wanna swim. Get a towel, what's wrong? What's going on? You tie yourself up for a deal. You gotta yourself, shut your big mouth. You gotta do what you feel is real. Ain't got no picture postcards, ain't got no souvenirs. My baby, she don't know me when I'm thinking about those years. Well, there's a light bulb hanging on the wire, sucking up to someone just to stoke the fire. Hanging up the highlights of the scenery. Saw some little clouds that looked a little like me. Had my hands in the river, my feet back up on the banks. Looked up to the Lord above and said, hey man, thanks. Sometimes you feel so good you gotta scream. She says, Cody baby, I know exactly what you mean. She said, I swear to God, she said, my memory is muddy, what's this river that I'm here? New Orleans is sinking, man, and I don't wanna swim. Swim.
I feel very bassy. This feels very bassy. Oh.
Oh. Ball's back. All right. Two Halloweens ago, I fell drunk and messed my head up and yeah. Sweet, man. Galactic messes. Galactic messes. I like it. Somebody shared that to Matthew Goodman. That was a freaking good goat. You like that? Was that okay? I mean, there's an interesting version of that song. Thank you. Yahan. Maybe. Soft J. Thanks, friend. I'm a little warm. Oh. I need another raspberry lemonade ginger ale. I feel like it took me a whole verse to find the right vocal tone for Superman. Also, Superman song. Once I found it, I felt like it went pretty good, but it took me a little bit to find it. Pinnell just left. He's gonna blame me for this? Really? Oh, I gave up sodas just over a week ago trying to get the shadow of my ass to below the 1 pound weight. The shadow of your ass weighs a pound? That's a heavy ass. Oh. You know what? You do you. If whatever helps you, you wanna lose weight, lose weight. You wanna gain weight, gain weight. You wanna whatever makes you stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. Pinnell is here. He's just not saying anything because his mother taught him right. That if you don't have anything nice to say, haven't had a beer since you initially quit. Well, I've had a lot, but I only had it once. I drank one time. We're coming up on a year since the initial decision. It's under a month away, and I had one night. Election night is the only time that I drank between last August 10th and now. I'm here too, but I have nothing to say at all right now. Because your mom taught you properly too. Pinnell would have to be paying attention. So it's just like playing over there, and you play in your Call of Duty or whatever. What are you playing? Or no, you're playing Indiana Jones? Is that what you're playing? Oh, what else we got that I can maybe do? Ooh, that one has a harmonica solo in the middle of it that I can't do. My life is a stereo. How loud does it go? What songs do I know? I don't even know if I've ever played this. I am. It's on in the background. Bill Krulik's here, but is full of shrip and grits. You don't want to be full of shrip. And your wheat chaff porridge. I'm guessing you mean shrimp. You having shrimp and wheat chaff porridge? Why do I have a new little button? New little button. It says top fans. I don't know what that does. Should I press it? Whoa. Look at that. I got a leaderboard. You guys have experience points. You guys are getting experience points. What is happening? Narado is winning. Who the shit is Narado? And then Pinnell, and then Bennett, and then Tim. What? I don't understand. There's a leaderboard. Tells you who talks the most. Oh. Me and what? Narado? You're winning. I don't know what you're winning exactly, but you have 100 experience. You have. Oh, Tim just passed you. What is happening? Tim has moved into the lead. He has 100 experience points. And Narado and Pinnell and Mikey B and Eric are all tied for second place. I don't understand. You guys got 75 points each. I don't know. How do you get points? I know how I give out points, but I don't know how YouTube's doing it. Paul's just saying numbers. He's trying to get points. I don't know if that's how you get points. Mikey B's winning now. Mikey B's at 150 points. I don't know. Can you guys see this leaderboard? How do you get points? That's weird. What is the point of this? I don't know. I don't know. You're gaining points for doing something. Mikey B's still in the lead, but now he's tied with other people. I don't know. Give you some points? I don't know how to give points. I don't even know why people are getting points. They're getting XP. So it's like they're killing kobolds or something. Like, what are you guys? Are you guys on an adventure? Are you going off to slay the dragon? It's to make people talk more so that they can get points. And then you get dummy faces like Tim that's just pressing 1 over and over again trying to get points. Like, what? I don't. And apparently they're saying 1 isn't worth points. It has to be certain amounts of talking, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's like the AI, the YouTube AI is it's determining like the value add that the comments are making. So if you just go like 1, 1, 1, 1, that's not added value to the conversation, so you don't get points for that. I can see it. Obviously this happened because you pushed the button and now you've started an event. What? Gonna remove comments from the leaders so that but do their experience points go away if you remove their comments? Nobody knows. Nobody knows how to gain these points, what the points are worth, why the points exist. These are just questions. Nobody knows. Google is just training AI on chat so it can make human chatbots to put in streams. Maybe they'll be nicer to me. Maybe the AI chatbots will actually like at least pretend to appreciate what I do here. I like listening back to these concert ones and watching them back afterwards to see like how it sounded, because I have no idea how it sounds to you guys. Yeah. I felt like the Matty Good was okay. And I felt like the back 2/3 of the Crash Test Dummies was pretty good. Whose line it is it anywhere? The rules are made up and the points don't matter. And we assign them based on... Oh, you guys are still stuck at 150. You gotta do something to get points. You guys been at, like, Mikey B's been at 150 points and in the lead for quite a while. So he's not getting any more points. He's stagnated. His points have gotten stuck. The points exist because America. Freedom! They're freedom points. I don't know. So what's the little shield thingy on the plane box? Oh, shield thingy? Come on. If you don't know what that is, I'm not going to tell you. What the hell did I just join? You came in between sets. You showed up in between sets of music, and now we're talking about points because for some reason YouTube has decided that there's like a top fan, you get XP for something. I don't know why. What's up?
That's a thing now?
That's a thing now. My people are getting points.
What?
Come check it out. You want to be on the show?
Sure, sounds one on the Switch to me, but maybe sure.
It's here.
This is
My boy. It's my Sven. See, we got like top fans here, and then it shows like Mikey B is my top fan. He's got 150 points, and then you go down the list, and we don't know how they get. We haven't figured out how they get points, but they're gaining points.
That just sounds more. It's becoming more and more like Twitch. I swear.
It's like Twitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done Twitch.
Yeah. You go. Done.
Okay. Later.
Yeah.
Maybe you won the game early. Maybe the points, the game's over and you won. Well, but you didn't win because you're tied. You're tied with Tim and Paul. He's stuck at 75. Well, you're going to have to do something to get points. You don't want to be stuck. Oh, I'm at 100 now. Oh, you're getting points, Eric. Good work. Maybe 150 is like as many points as you can get. You guys are, once you get to 150, that's as many as you can get points. I don't know. Everybody's going to tie for 150 points at the end of this. Like, what's the point of that? That's a crappy game. If you can only get to 150 points and everybody's going to get there, like... There is no point. Obviously, it's just another thing that YouTube has done. Fearsome, you gotta get some points, my friend. You're all the way down. You're all the way down at 25 points. That's shameful. Come on, Matt. Get some points, yo. Do a couple more tunes. Do a couple more traj. You get 25 points for every comment, but up to a max at 150. That just sounds stupid. That's YouTube just doing YouTube things, and that is really dumb. Can you spend the points on something? Like, would you get... Ah. I think there has to be some way to break the system. The system is already broken. The system is designed broken. Fever points. Are we? Can we trade these points in for goat tokens that we can then take to Costco and? Trade in our goat tokens for some Henry Christopherson Anderson pretzel bites. Wonder if I could play that. I don't think I've ever played that. Where's A flat? How loud does it go? What songs do I know? Whatever happened to my plans? does it show? Whatever did become my friends? Whatever happened to like the world I had? Turn me on, let's go. Turn me up louder. Scream as loud and clear as I can scream. What? I can hear it saying on to me. E flat 5? What is that? I like being here. I should learn the song before I try to play it. 1 in a million! You guys know this song? Do you guys even know this song? I like being here. I should stop.
Maybe not. Probably not.
We're just trying things now. Throw away radio. I don't think I can sing it in that key. I don't know that that's even right.
We're just playing. Bye.
What's alright? I don't know if I'll ever know that now. But keep alive, so I can find my own way back somehow. I'll fight, find out where love could be. Know it's right, I felt it's mine. It's okay. Couldn't be one to tell you anyway. Like I said, oh, like I say, gotta be back someday. I don't know where we make a go. Know it's right that I felt it's mine. So I go on and on and on and on till I know beyond, 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 beyond. See the show. Well, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'll let you know. What's alright? I don't know if I'll ever know that now. Keep alive, so I can find my own way back somehow. I'll fight, find out where the love could be. I know it's right, I felt it's mine. So I go on and on and on and on till I know on, be on, be on, be on. Is it a show? Well, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. That was in the wrong key. I figured out like a third of the way through that that's supposed to be here. I fought through it.
Sounds okay. Now, where are my words for that? I don't know if I even have the words for that. Where are them? Well, I went down to the liquor store last week. I said, what do you got for a broken heart? They said, everything here's for a broken heart. Oh, everything here's for a broken heart. So I bought one, and I stumbled home. We can't talk about broken hearts. 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 Oh, so we dwell and we bind and we wish and we cry and we just whisper to ourselves. Well, we cry in the night. Why'd you break my heart? Why'd you break my heart? Well, I went down to the doctor just this week. I said, what do you got for a broken heart? He said, there's no cure for a broken heart. No, there's no cure for a broken heart. So I said, thanks. That's what I thought. We can't talk about broken hearts. 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 Oh, so we dwell and we pine and we wish and we cry. We just whisper to ourselves. Well, we sigh in the night. Why'd you break my heart? Why'd you break my heart? Talk about broken hearts, cry yourself to sleep. No, we can't talk about broken hearts, life's yours to breathe. No, talk about broken hearts. Oh, so we dwell and we pine and we wish and we sigh. We just whisper to ourselves while we cry in the night. Why'd you break my heart? Why'd you break my heart?
Wish I had some more songs that I could play. If I would have planned this out better. Oh, let's sit again for a minute. It's also pretty hot. Ooh. Beaver points. They're trying to muscle in on goat tokens. They can't. He plays well. Thank you very much. See what the problem is, Eric. The title says all Canadian. We're the outsiders. Yes. Yeah. Maybe I don't know if I could do an all Australian. Probably not. Do from the land down under and the men chunder and I hear the thunder, and then I could do the Mark Seymour's Australian, and that would be all I got. I think I would have two. Can you hear the thunder? Then you better take cover. and then the Mark Seymour. I do. I throw your arms around me. I do. Well, you can do some John Farnham. I've never even heard of the guy. Who is he? Is he like Australia's? Who? Who is John Farnham to like John? Finish the sentence. John Farnham is to Australia as blank is to the U.S. Oh. Not a lot of talking tonight, you guys. Especially for like them giving out points. You guys aren't talking very much. For being able to get points. Only the best male vocalist in Australia. Oh, Mr. I don't know. Not really. But he has the unofficial national anthem for Australia. I thought that was Can't you hear the thunder? I was pretty sure that that's the unofficial national anthem of Australia. And then Janda. 100 points. Ooh. Got beamed to a different level completely after hitting your 150 points. No, on my list, you're still sitting at 150 points. McGill is at 125. Oh, Narado is falling. I don't know. Maybe you have to like keep up a certain level of like you're supposed to try to stay at 150 by continuously talking. That would suck. Don't do that, you guys. Don't just talk in order to keep your points or whatever that shit is. John Farnham has been singing here since he was a kid, like 50 years. Okay. His version of Help is better than the Beatles or the Beatles. I've never heard the Beatles version of that. Oh, burn. Does the channel start to come in 8K once you get to 150 points? God, you better hope not. You want to see this guy even more clearly? What's with the number and crown next to your name? That's your top fan points, I think. Who wants me to buy a super chat now to bump myself up the leaderboard? You should definitely listen to it, Sean. If that's what YouTube wants. Who am I to argue? Speaking of YouTube being garbage and money hungry assholes, if you want to support what I do here, head over to patreon.com/woodenthings and stuff. Because that was an ad. That was an ad for patreon.com/woodenthings and stuff. I'm watching you at 1080p and that's good enough. Well, that's all that I'm feeding. So I can't imagine that watching in 8K would be better if I'm only feeding out at 180 or 1080. Only the top 3 get crowns. Oh, are they different colors? Is there like a gold, silver, bronze crown? Patreon. If you're gonna do the wrench and put links in, could you spell them right though? Because especially if it's supposed to direct people to where they can give me money. I mean, I think you were trying to be helpful. But that's fine. All purple. The crowns are all purple. Okay. Let's see. Mikey B is still on top. Mike, did you give me $1? Did you get points for it? Let me see. You got points. Oh, Mikey B got bonus points. You can get past 150 by giving me money. However, be aware that if you give me money tonight, it's probably not. I don't know. Do the people claiming copyright on my videos just get the ad revenue, or do they get my super chat money too? I don't know. Some of that money might be going to Matthew Good tonight. It's ad revenue, not super chat. Oh, I get my super chat money? Oh, okay. So if I'm going to make any money today, it's going to be from super chats. Oh, and then I got another one. Oh, Eric's just trying to get points. Eric's on top. 300. How that gave you a ton of points. Your $5 Australian gave you an abnormally large number of points compared to Mikey B's $1. Mikey B's $1 gave him 10 points. Your $5 gave you like 200 points. That's crazy. So that is what it's trying to do. It's trying to... That's slick, YouTube. That's slick. Like, you know, if we can get them playing a game where they get points. Mm-hmm. That's what YouTube's doing. We'll only let them get past 150 points if they pay us to get past 150 points. Fuck. I moved up for some reason. Because you're participating. I think it's participation points. And then once you get to the top participation points, you have to pay money to get past there. That's so stupid. Not giving you any because I got to hawk the house to send your box. I know. Yeah, you don't have to. Nobody has to give me money. But especially the people who already give me money / like send me stuff. YouTube makes $4.50 and Mike gets 50 cents. It's not quite that bad, but it's John's just like, give me the points. I got too much money. Just give me the points. You're supposed to be saving up for a new lathe, my friend. This is an investment in your children's future. How many points did you get? McGill, 1,250 points. I don't know. Are you guys gonna let him just do that? Are you gonna just let him beat you that badly? Yeah. I'm gonna let him. Yeah, that's a good idea. I give you, Paul, when I get that box, I will give you points. When the box shows up, Paul gets a ton of points that day. See, he does know how to push us to send money. That's not at all what I did. I was like doing the opposite of that. I was telling everybody how stupid that is. Thanks. You're welcome. You can have a ton of points when the box shows up. But then when I get the cello from McGill, he's going to get a lot of points again. By the way, I did a little research on this. Okay. The points reset after the live is over. So everybody starts again at 0. So every week, you guys got to re-earn your points. So dumb. You get 15 of the 30. You should get more than that if you're, unless you're using an iPhone in the YouTube app. If you're watching in the YouTube app on your iPhone, then that's probably about right. Don't let McGill win. Bennett's got a good point. We're just gonna let him win? Like that's, you guys aren't even trying. I'm stuck at 75 and I feel triggered. I mean, I don't know why you're stuck down there. You're still talking. You should be. You should still be getting your points for talking. I don't know. I don't understand what the points are about. It's a split 50-50 with Google. I think they take 30. I think they take the first. I think they take whatever the remainder is after Apple gets theirs. So if you're in the YouTube app on an Apple device, Apple takes the first 30, and then YouTube takes 30 of the remainder after Apple got theirs. And so it comes out at somewhere around 50-ish that I get. But if you're not on iOS through the app, then I just lose the 30, I think. Unless you're wrong and the Tragically Hip and Crash Test Dummies and Matt Good all get some. McGill wins. You're such a quitter, Tim. Yeah, one that's poking out. 2. I mean, it was kind of fun, like joking about it. I made a couple of dollars, so thanks, YouTube. But still, I still think it's stupid. If you want to give me money for doing what I do, go to Patreon and do it there. I get more of it. You get special benefits. Sort of, sometimes. I think I'm better than I used to be. Oh. I'm hot and sweaty. What do you guys want to talk about? I think I'm done playing. I don't have too much more. My fingies are a little bit. I got to play more often so that my fingies don't wear out quite so quick. But maybe we'll do this a little more often. Maybe I'll do an Australian version and I'll just do 2 songs. I'll do the Australian night. I'll play 2 songs and we'll be done. Well, the nerves are getting some feeling back, are they? I haven't built proper like guitar player calluses because I play like once a week. And so the fingertips are they're just overly sensitive when I play for extended periods of time, which is more than like half an hour. What's your favorite Canadian pastime that has nothing to do with hockey or ice or snow? Are there Canadian pastimes that don't have to do with ice or snow? What's a Canadian pastime? Doesn't have to do with ice or snow. Everything that I can think of is like not really Canadian. It's just like human being pastime. Apologizing to people when you don't need to because it wasn't your fault. Is that a pastime? It's very Canadian. You'd say sorry for things that are not your fault. Like if somebody runs into you in the grocery store, you're like, "Oh, sorry." No, it was their fault, but you apologize. Is that a pastime? Not really. It's just a thing we do. Oh, I didn't turn off Do Not Disturb, and Paul is sending me John Farnham links. Just for now, I'm gonna turn off that. Oop. Do not disturb. Where is the do not disturb? There it is. Maybe, I wonder, no, I was like, maybe he got points. I'm like checking to see if he got points. He didn't get. That's a good one. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a pastime, but it's a thing that we all do. Well, decent Canadians do that. Oh, my ego doesn't need points. It's hard to say though. You don't know how much better you would feel with points because you don't have them. You don't know what you're missing. McGill, how much better does it feel in your soul to have that many points? Like, I bet it's pretty rewarding. Like, I bet you feel a little more complete. William Clement, after being in the States, arriving in Vancouver was like coming home. We're similar, close cousins. Where are you from? That Vancouver was like coming home. I don't think, William, I don't think we've ever talked about where you're from or who you are, even. Are you new? I think you might be new. Welcome to the show, anyway. Have a listen to that Farnham stuff, though. Not my thing, but he's talented. Okay. Things are so much better after you break 1,000 points. Right? I imagine they would be. Can't explain it. It's an enlightened state. Yeah. So, like, McGill has reached a higher state of enlightenment because of how full of points he is. Originally Melbourne, but now the Gold Coast. COSAT. Ha. COSAT. So another Australian. I don't know what it is about me and Australians. I got some good Australians around me. When I was in BC, there were Canadians who made jokes about Vancouver and cocaine or something. Like it was for amateur drug users. I'm okay. Are they professional drug users? Is there anybody who gets paid to do drugs? Yeah, I guess there are. You guys stop stealing our place. Namaze. First of all, if anybody's stealing things, it's probably going to be all the criminals in Australia. Because you guys are a bunch of criminals. Or descended from criminals. Unless you're Aboriginal. You're the descendant of the criminal. Who was it? Which one of you had their grandpa sent there because he peed in front of the Queen? He just whipped it out in the street while the Queen was going by and got sent to Australia. Which one of you was that? John Farnham doing Help is a must watch. Okay. Got a lot of Australian fans and a bunch of people that like to say, "Don't you know?" Yeah. Yes, those guys up in the Wisconsin area. Australia's down under, not around you. I mean, around me metaphorically around me. Might have been a big city joke, but I think they were from said big city. Probably. The Aussies are coming to your show because they see you commenting on J&D Creations channel. Maybe. But I don't know. That's maybe why you resonate with the Aussies. I don't know. Because we're all a bunch of criminals. A bunch of colonial criminals. At least some of us are ashamed about it. I can't even remember what got me to this channel now. Yeah, who knows? It's a good question. I like to check on that with people. Some people I know. I know a few of you definitely were Laguna 1216 unboxing is what got them here. I think McGill and I think Paul are both Laguna 1216 videos that got them. And then I suckered them in. And they stuck around for some reason. I'm not good with wood, but I'm big on the and stuff. Yeah, I kind of am these days too, actually. It's not, I've been making more wood things, but I'm enjoying the and stuff a lot these days. Whether it's music stuff or talkie stuff or Jack's recommended you. Yeah, that'll learn you for listening to that giant. I got a Badan with the Sorby sizing tool attached. I can go to radius on multiple legs. Oh, that's cool. It's got a little sizing dealie that you adjust, and then when you push, when it touches, that's neat. Yeah, that's neat. I'm still trying to figure out how I got here. Yeah, I don't know why you're here. Like, all these other people have an excuse that, like, this is where they check in, like, or hang out. Like, we hang out in real life. So, I'm not really sure what it is that you get out of this. I stayed because it's one more voice to add to the 50 in your head. I'll be 51. How did a lathe get you to this Yahoo? Yeah, he won a 1216. Yeah, he won the 1216 and like went to YouTube and said like, is this garbage? Because he assumed, I guess, probably because he got it for free, that it was shit. I've got a cake. I totally forgot that I have like a whole cake in my fridge. I might eat that later, I think. Probably the whole thing. I'm curious to know if you're aware of any of my other favorite Aussie YouTubers. I don't know. Paul isn't in Australia. Paul's in Texas. There's 1216, then realized Paul actually knew what he was talking about. So you kept coming back for Paul because Paul doesn't actually post anything on his channel. So this is the only place you can find him. He really doesn't, though. He sharpens carbide tip turning tools. Like, can't trust anybody that does that. 3/8 Badan. Nice. You're just jealous because you can't sharpen carbide tips. I could. But only idiots do that. So Don't you just take them off and just go like put them flat on a stone and just like? It's not a complicated operation, but you're an idiot if you do that. It's just for some reason I decided at some point that was stupid, and now I have to live with that decision. Still have my original carbide tips from like 8 years ago. Still sharp as hell. It's... I don't need this to like stay in it. All right. I watch a few Australians. Barber's Paddock is my favorite. That guy is great. Daner Maid, I know that guy. I don't watch a lot of YouTube at all, but I have seen that guy, and he's good. Guy with the gray beard that has a barn shop with a garage. And Jax, who doesn't do a lot anymore, and most of the time he's doing 3D printing now. But I still watch every time he puts something out, because that's what good friends do. And that other guy is Australian that I check out sometimes, and he's enormous, I think. He does the scrap wood challenge guy. He makes exceptionally complicated things sometimes. I don't remember his name or the name of the channel off the top of my head, though. Can you guys look? I think you guys can probably look at my subscriptions. Like, can you look at who other people are subscribed to? Pask, that's him. Him I watch sometimes. Like when his stuff comes through my feed, sometimes it looks cool enough to watch it. Where your Patreon supporters can get this super valuable information. It's true. You have access to me whenever you want over there. Well, unless I'm sleeping. You get big points. You get big points over at Patreon. I tell all my friends that you have the best motorcycle at red light impression. Yeah, on top chat? No, I changed to all chat, like live chat, like early on. I was like less than 10 seconds in again. Missed half of what he said. No. No. You said where your Patreon supporters can get this super valuable information. That's what you said. I'm scrolling back and there's nothing else. Did you think that you typed a first half of that message, but didn't? Before that, I said you should make a list of these channels and post them to Patreon. But you didn't, though. You thought that, but you didn't actually say it. Yeah, I can make a list of my favorite YouTube channels and put them on Patreon. That'll be good value for you guys. I don't really watch most of them anymore, but I'll put my subscription list in there. You can share some too. Yeah, I'll make a post. I'll make a Patreon post that has like drop your subscription recommendations here, and we can all like have a look at what each other are watching. I should take a picture and send it to you because I suspect YouTube sometimes filters out comments about other platforms. That's weird because I should be able to see everything. And sometimes I'll see like Pinnell would be funny and like delete things, but I will still see like a message deleted. And there is absolutely not anything there. This week, my boy Mikey B is coming over on Monday. I hope. Mike, you still coming on Monday? We're going to rock out 3 videos, the end of a couple and an entire new one. And we're going to crush those out so that I can just have some things in the can for the next little while to be pumping out. A couple of tool things, and we're going to deal with those big ass maple slabs out beside my house and break those down into storable chunks. So that'll be cool. It filters out my MySpace references. Yeah, it can filter those though, that's fine. Also, so far, yes, we don't really do plan ahead these days. Okay. I'm out, peeps. Gotta go finish wiring the 60 Chevy. That sounds great. Oh, who's the electrician? One of you guys is the electrician, right? Might have been Eric. Is it Peckerwood? Are you guys both electricians? Never mind. I think I need to hire one, but I don't want to. You missed the Lee Valley second sale. I didn't miss it. I skipped it. I mean, I missed it. Missed participating in it because I didn't have... The timing wasn't good in terms of it being in a bad place between paychecks. I could have made something happen, but I decided to skip it. It was like a semi-forced skipping of the... So I'm a YouTube certified in shade tree electrical. Sure. Industrial, residential, and low voltage. Basically, I want to know if I can just reroute somehow the line, I think it's a 240 line. What does a stove run on? Like an electric range. I want to get 240 out here in my shop so that I can get like a proper real dust collector that can actually like that I could pipe to everything. But all of those take 240. So, but I have an unused in the downstairs back of my house. There is a stove outlet that will never be used for a stove. So couldn't I theoretically just reroute that line to out here without like hindering anything else in my house. In my head, it feels like I would just basically be like snipping the line that goes to the back corner of my house and then just like jaunting it out this way instead into my shop. $240 for your stove dryer. Yeah, Oz houses are all $240. Well, that doesn't help then. Look at your pen. You can tie into it and run it to your garage. If not, you have to put in a new breaker for a new 240. Well, that's the thing, is I don't want to have to put in a new breaker and run another line. I don't know. It'll be one of these, right? Be one of these big guys down here. I don't know how to tell. Simply cut the wire anywhere around or in the box, then run a new wire from the outlet to the box. Use the same breaker that was for it. I want it on that side. I want it on that side. I want it on that wall. Where's the cover for your panel with the labels? Down here. Furnace, basement, out plugs, range, dryer, kitchen plugs. It's labeled badly. Oh, kitchen plugs up, kitchen plugs down. It's going to be kitchen plugs down because there's no downstairs kitchen. So one. Kitchen plugs down. It's gonna be this one. It's gonna be these two. Our kitchen plugs down. Because there's no downstairs kitchen. And these have kitchen plugs up, kitchen plugs down. Range. Dryer. I don't know. What's MBDR? What do you figure MBDR is? Master bedroom. Hey, okay. MBDR, I got foyer, I got furnace, basement. What basement is like out plugs, garage. So that the 14 used to be the one circuit out here. Now I have many. Range. See, I have one that says range. There should be like a downstairs range button, but there's kitchen plugs down. There's two that are kitchen plugs down. We'd say the one marked range. Yeah, but I have a range upstairs and then an extra range plug that has never been used downstairs. If you look at the breakers themselves, you should see 3 220-volt breakers in the box if it's connected. All the double-sized ones literally say like, they say 120/240 on them. So if you have 220 breakers, you trial by elimination. Yeah, that doesn't help though. That's the thing. It's like there's like 6 that may or may not be 240 breakers. In Canada, it's 240, by the way. It's not 220. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 of those. Should have a large gauge wire. Yeah, but I can't see the wires though, can I? They're in behind. Idiot. I pull that surround off and, electric water heater. No, gas. Baseboard heaters, no, central. Gas. Water heater, range furnace, range dryer. My water heater is natural gas. My furnace is natural gas. But I have an unused stove plug. That's what the whole basis of this conversation is. That stove plug will never be used for a stove. So why don't I take that line and make use of it somewhere where I can? Gretchen's here. Hi, you missed all the music. Find an electrician that likes art wood music. Trade them for a coffee table or something. Weird that you have so many 240. I know, but they're not all. Some of them are probably not. Like they all say like 120/240 on them. If you remove the cover, I recommend taping a piece of cardboard to the main wires because they stay live when the switch is off. And bump it with a screwdriver. Oh, geez, that sounds great. That sucks for me, but I can rewatch. It's true. Some of it was okay. You just need a guy who will do it for cheap. It's true. I don't know any cheap electricians. Well, you know what? My buddy Glenn, who helped me with all these conduits with these new circuits out here, he'd probably take care of it for me for not very much. Hello from Halifax, Dave Powell. Well, hello from the other side. My journeyman cost me $160 an hour. Yeah, right? That's like, he can come for an hour and I can work like a whole damn day to pay for him. Fly me in, I'll look at it. Okay. Yeah, who knows? That might be cheaper than getting a guy around here. The other problem is getting somebody around here to actually come look at a job that's just like little. Because when I was wanting to put in these other like 120 circuits, I was just like, I sent messages around to people to be like, can I get a quote from you on adding a few circuits to my garage where my panel is? I just want to like run a couple new circuits, and nobody even got back to me. Because they're like, we don't want to waste time doing that kind of job. Pinnell, you are lying. You are not in Halifax. That's lies. did all my shop wiring myself. Then my buddy, who's a certified electrician, made sure I tied it in correctly for free. Yeah, maybe I'll just get Glenn to come back over and be like, can you tell me which of these is a 240, if any? And then we can just run a plug for that and disconnect the one that's going to the back corner of my house. For me, the time sink is pulling the wire through the walls to make it pretty. I don't care if it's pretty. I'll run it through this conduit stuff if I need to. I hate that, but it also means they won't just bump the fee. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like, we'll come do it, but we're going to charge you like 3 times as much as we should because we don't want to do it. This is for nutritionalization station. No, it's for the potential of a proper dust collector. Like all good dust collectors, once you get over about a horsepower and a half on a dust collector, you're looking at needing 240. The double things are all 240. Why do they say 120/240 on them then? I pay my property taxes to Halifax Regional Municipality. Yeah, but you're not in Halifax. Because I know that because I have mailed you things. Oh, yes, I just bought the little Rikon one. I mean, this one's okay. Like, this little rock guy is pretty good for what it does. But if I want to, like, hardline pipe the shop, I would like for it to be more air pull. Is he in Dartmouth? I'm not gonna dox the guy, but I have mailed him things, and his address is not in Halifax. Is all I'm gonna say. You can run a 2 horsepower on 120. Make sure you have 20 amp breakers to take the initial startup load, and have nothing else on that line. Whereas if I have an empty 240 that I just need to get to there instead of to where it normally goes, if that's the situation, and it would be dedicated for that tool, I think that would be the best solution. Wait, I considered telling my son to become an electrician, but figured he'd probably kill himself. Well, no, in theory, he would be trained to not kill himself. 240 is made by crossing both buses, which are 120. So you got 2 120s and you just like duct tape them together, and now you got a 240? That seems wrong. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like you can literally just take 2 of the 120s and just be like, run them together, and now you got 240. That seems... You can connect 2 separate 120 volts to one of those breakers, or bring both hots to get a 240. Sure, I believe you. Gonna have to put a whole new panel in soon and upgrade to a 200 amp service. Would you dropping a fresh line from the street would be expensive too, I bet. Your relocation of the existing line does seem the simplest solution. See, that's what I thought. I'm like, I got an empty range outlet that's never going to be used. So why don't I use the power that's supposed to go to that? Somewhere where I can actually make use of it. And my dust collector, air conditioner, and router table on 20 amp breaks. Oh, if I had 2 good open slots in the panel, could run a mini split or something out here too. Technically, yes, but the way we do it prevents one wire from heating up more than others. So don't just duct tape them together? Oh, I'm falling behind. Where? That's how it works as long as you have the right wires in the walls. Oh, so yeah. That could run into an issue there then, couldn't I? In theory, you don't know my son. Him working as a chemist is scary as hell. Can you run an extension cord? Well, I'd still have to, I'd be having to run, I mean, through the house out to my shop? No. I could, a temporary solution, but I'm not going to buy the dust collector if it's going to just... Oh, glitch. I have 125 amp service, something like 12 baseboard electric heat. Oh, baseboard electric is just, that's silly. Rip those fuckers out of there, man. That's nonsense. First of all, you're in Victoria. Well, you might as well be in Victoria. Why would you possibly need a bunch of baseboard heaters? We turn our heater on like 3 times a year. Maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but like baseboard heaters just suck juice. Just for like the 2 weeks a year that you need to run your heater, just go get a couple of them little space heaters that you just plug into the wall and just little ones like under desk space heaters, like that'll be fine. That's all you need. Get rid of those. He has enough amp service, but he may not want to run all 4 things at once. Oven, dryer, dust collector, and table saw. Table saw is only on the 120. Oh, you're talking about like the overall power draw like to the house? Would love to get rid of baseboard, but I have no ducts in the house. Yeah. Ouch. Paul and I had the same idea. The extension cords? Yeah. Theoretically, I could absolutely just run an extension cord, but I'm not going to do that. Baseboard here sucks. That's all we have for heat here too, and they're on for end of October until the beginning of April. We should learn to use a blanket. At least electricity is cheap here. It's true. Like compared to other places, electricity is cheap here. Commander, don't come here. Don't run space here. The little under desk ones are perfectly safe. Just run those for 4 months and could be table saw has a high startup draw. High amps. Could be the tool that would definitely be running because dust collector sucking something. Your face is sucking something. Oh! Might at some point go with heat pumps. Yeah. Yeah, wait for the government to come back for their next round of like incentive payments. Right now, their current one is for like multi-unit housing. If you install right now, the rebate if you're installing heat pumps in multi-unit residential is like $5,000 that they give you to do it. But once in a while they do it for like actual like single family residential. With my solar setup, I don't worry too much about running all the tools I want when I'm in the shop. Well, your shop is also like a very small box. Saving grace is that I don't run more than dust collection. What? Don't run more than dust collection and one other tool at the same time. Well, yeah, You can only use one tool at a time if you're only the person in the shop. But I want to just be able to just have everything connected. Click the button on the thing and use blast gates and have it just be sucking at all times. We have no choice. The windows aren't nearly as new as yours. You may want to double check our windows the next time you're over. Oh, the old aluminum frame. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine are, I guess, newer than that. The windows are so bad they just let the cold in. They are not safe. Yes, they are. Pinnell is wrong. Science. The science says, especially those like propane looking ones with they have like the shield on the front and you can actually like see the coil heat up. Those ones are especially good and safe. Those ones might not be propane. I might be thinking of two different things. But the sort of dish-shaped ones that have the big sort of element thing in them that you can actually see get red hot, those are the ones that are super safe for running in your house all the time. I'm constantly annoyed that every home doesn't have in-floor heating. I know, right? My parents' house, like, it's just like coils of hot water running through the floor or something. It's just like, it's great. My husband is so afraid of running out of heating oil, just diesel, that he uses electric heaters rather than up the temp on the thermostat. See? And they're still alive, Pinnell. So when I'm in the shop, I run dust collector, a tool, air conditioning, a fan, air purifier, and lights. Five total plugins. Oh, one duplex, 240 outlet. Now I have a 2 duplex and 1 single in a row next to my box. What? The shit are you talking about, Matt? I don't know the terms, so this is why I'm confused. I'm like, I don't know these electrical terms. Is a duplex one of those like double breaker dealies? My Yatoba floors are in-floor heated. Mr. La-Ti-Da over there with his heated Yatoba floors. Like, you guys want to see how the other half lives? You swing by Pinnell's place in not Halifax. So glad I don't need AC in my garage. I do, but I just suffer for the short periods of time that I would need it. I say all the time that I want it, but like the expense of doing it for like the amount of time that I need it, it's just really not a good ROI. Duplex are 2 plugs like we all have. Oh, so that's a duplex? Like when you plug your amp into the wall and also plug a lamp in the same receptacle. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go get some rest. Been up since 3 o'clock because of the job. Stupid IT. You want it for the week or two where it's a little uncomfortable. Yeah, that's it, right? It's like, oh, for like the last week of July and the first week of August every year, I really want an air conditioner, like a heat pump out here to be pumping cold air in. That's not good. That's not good use of your money. Cannot even imagine not needing AC. The price of growing up. If I lived in Texas and I didn't have air conditioner, I would probably be in jail. Because I would have murdered someone, probably. I don't deal well with super hot. I don't even deal well with like kind of hot. But I can just slag through it for the couple weeks or whatever that it sucks. Because I know that it's not going to suck forever. And I don't do this for a living. So if I needed to be working in my shop to pay my bills and blah, 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 it might be different. I might not be able to, I could more easily justify the expense of installing AC out here if like I needed to be out here making money. But being out here loses me money. So it doesn't. I shouldn't say that. I don't lose money by being in my shop. In the winter, you just kind of suck it up for the 2 cold weeks. See, you say that, but then you're like, I need a dozen baseboard heaters. So which is it, Sean? Do you suck it up for the 2 cold weeks, or do you need a dozen baseboard heaters? Kind of hot totally sucks. Yes, it does. I cozy stay inside. Do you? Do you cozy stay inside? During the summer here in Pittsburgh. You mostly stay inside. Okay. Sit in your air conditioner. Well, don't sit in the air conditioner. That's probably not safe. They came with the house. Yeah, but you decided to buy that house. That was stupid. No. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. What tools you guys ever want as 249 volt? 240? I've never seen a 249. Dust collector would be, I mean, in an ideal shop, most of them would be 240. I would have the big saw stop rocking at the at least 3 horsepower saw stop would be a 240, and the dust collector would be a 240, and a big industrial size planer drum sander, like everything would be big and 240, like in an ideal world. Bandsaw for sure. Yeah, but it would be all of them. It would be all of them. There weren't a lot of options, to be fair. There were a lot of options. They were just, most of them were really expensive. You could have just taken out a bigger mortgage, Sean. Like, you'd go to the bank and be like, don't you know who I am? I'm Sean McGill. Like, I throw away cellos. I buy YouTube points. That's how much money I have. Just let me buy the house that I want. .240 is fantastic. More power, less amperage draw. Yep. Like I said, in an ideal world, everything would be 240 out here. I could also start selling my organs. You can't in Canada. I don't think. Pretty sure you can't. I mean, legally. Now that I checked off table saw, I'm aiming for that 15-inch bandsaw with 3 horsepower. There you go. Big 15-inch bandsaw, 3 horsepower dealie. Yeah. Yeah. Go 17. Go 17. If you're gonna do it. 18, depending on the company. They don't all make 17s. You get the Laguna 18BX. Is that their big 18, 240 foot brake deal? Black market. Yeah, I mean, you can probably find somebody to buy one of your kidneys, I guess, but don't tell anybody. Or you probably have to go down to the States. You go down to the States, you can find somebody to buy a kidney, because those guys actually have to buy kidneys when they need one. We just put our hands up and say, like, can I have one, please? Like, I need it. And they go, okay. I want to be able to rip big stuff. Price goes up too much, going to 16 and 18. People really made the market for 15, sort of Goldilocks for, yeah. I mean, my 14, like, I can resaw 12 inches on my 14-inch Rikon saw. And it's only running 120. I can't. It doesn't like doing 12 full inches of, like, hard maple. We're going to put it through some paces on Monday. Mikey B and I are going to be running some thick-ass pieces of maple through that thing. So maybe do that video on Monday too. Or at least we'll get a bunch of footage that I can use in the bandsaw talk. Because we're going to be running some big hunks of maple through that on Monday. Marvo, you're here. And you got points. Yeah, if you came late, apparently YouTube gives out points now during live shows. Number of patients waiting for transplant, 634. That's all together transplants? Or it's like, can you do drop down and be like, how many are kidney and stuff? Bandsaw pisses me off. I don't want to be as frustrated as I am with this current one ever again. Yeah. When a bandsaw is not working the way that you want it to, it is a piss off. I'm sure they have their hands up. Yeah, also 634 of those guys. Unless they're waiting for a hand transplant. Then they might not. Get it? That was... Nah. Dunno. That one might not be. 490 of the 634 are waiting for kidneys. Nearly tipped it over pushing a 6x6. Yeah, don't tip over your bandsaw when it's running. Table is not big enough. Run a 6x6 post. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. We're gonna be running 6-inch hard maple through it on Monday. $12 for hearts, 70 for livers, 26 lungs, and a partridge in a pear tree, and a beer in a tree. 4 pounds of back bacon, 3 French toast, 2 turtlenecks, and a beer in a tree. This is the Canadian concert edition of the show, so should probably sing that. After reading that, it feels more important to try and take care of my organs. Yeah, because there's people waiting for them, yo. We need more thumbs in here. Yeah, we do. 35-inch long pieces. The ones that we're going to be doing on Monday are, some of them are like 6-ish inches thick and 4-ish feet long that we're going to be breaking down. My sis was on 2 kidney transplant lists because she moved from Texas to Colorado. What? She had multiple donors on her side waiting, but ended up getting a cadaver from Texas. She had multiple donors on her side waiting. Like 2 people that wanted to give them to her? Is that what that means? Band size 12-inch. What's the resaw on it? It's less important what size the depth is from the wheel size, and more important what the opening size is, and how good a blade you stick on it, and how well it's tuned up. And kidney transplants are brokered as trades. What? You gotta be like, if you want my kidney, you gotta give me one of your lungs or something. Like, what do you mean trades? Like, I want your 2007 Ford Focus? And one of those little mini air conditioners that the hose goes to the window, and then I'll trade you for a kidney? I don't understand. A 2007 Ford Focus. So up for trade. It's like they put them on OfferUp. Is that not one of those tradesy sites? You go on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, and I'm looking to trade my 2007 Ford Focus and a window unit air conditioner for a kidney. Oh, geez, we're coming up on 3 hours. If my kidney had matched someone with a partner willing to donate that matched my cis, then I would have donated. If my kidney had matched someone with a partner willing to donate. Oh. So like that, it's like a ransom situation. They're like, I would give my kidney to somebody that needs it if somebody gives my sister one. I get ransom sounds bad. It's not what I meant, but like, you like put your hand up saying like, I will give a kidney to somebody who needs it if somebody gives a kidney to my sister who needs it. Kind of sitch. That's later, Keel. Bye now. See you next week. You got it. Okay. So it's like a ransom situation. If you want this kidney, you better find somebody to give a kidney to that guy. God. So like, if you want a kidney, you gotta like campaign to find somebody to donate a kidney on your behalf to somebody else who needs one or some shit. That is a little bit messed up. Isn't it? Isn't that a little bit messed up? Am I the only one that thinks that's a little bit messed up? Like, if your blood type is O, you will wait much longer for a kidney in BC. 20 to 59 years old, 58.3 months. AB blood type, 25 months. Because there are fewer of those kidneys available, I imagine. Do people just know their blood type? Have we talked about that before? It feels like something that might have come up before. Like, I don't know my blood type. Is that a thing that most people know? Was there a real kidney sale on eBay in the early days, like 97? Well, it wouldn't surprise me. Well, since you can donate a kidney when alive, you can choose to whom you give it. Okay, sure. But can't you also just get one? Like, from the kidney bank? Like, isn't it? Is this two different situations? This might be two different situations. Like, you can either try to recruit a kidney or wait for one to show up. It might be one of those, like, okay, if you want to get one quicker, you gotta find one. And in order to find one, you have to find somebody to donate one. Who's your kidney guy? You guys don't have a kidney guy? You can get one from a cadaver like my sister did. Okay, so there's two streams of kidney appropriation. Gotcha. Mike doesn't know his blood type, but he would like to. I imagine you can go, like, if you just want to find out, you can just go find out. I have donated blood, but they just, like, tap you and take it. Like, and then they check it later and hopefully give it to somebody who's going to match. Penel, you don't have a kidney guy out there in not Halifax? Here's a question, Marv. Can you get an out of province kidney? Like, if you're on the waiting list in BC, could I fly to Halifax because their list is shorter? Or I would also like to know Mike's blood type. Mikey B's? By the way, did you get that contact? Did Mike on Thursday night? I showed Mike the thing that you sent me and was like, Penel sent me this asking if this is what you do, and then I guess he like sent you something. Basically, everyone should be an organ donor. I agree. Nobody's gonna want mine, but they can have them if they want. Whoever took your blood donation knows your blood type. Well, they didn't tell me. Correction, I read the table wrong. Blood type B that waits. Okay. Oh, it's 37.3 months. So you got to find out at least 40 months before you're going to die from kidney failure that you're going to die from kidney failure. Organ allocation in Canada is based on a national system that prioritizes recipients based on medical need and other factors, not on the province they live in. So I can't skip the line by going to Halifax. Okay. Did I miss anything as I was finishing the last of the garlic mashers? The last Really? That's right, I did send him something. Benel, check your message requests. Yeah, it's important that you find out what Mikey B does with his toy trucks in the woods. Just put your name on the kidney list now and renew it every 6 months. There you go. You just be like, I'm gonna need a kidney eventually. Can I please put my name on the list so that when I need it, I am closer to the top of the list? I'm sure that's a thing. I mean, let's be honest, depending on how the next little while goes in Alberta, you might be able to just go to Alberta and buy one. You might need a doctor to sign off on that. It's not like a dinner reservation. Wouldn't you just go to Alberta, pay for a doctor to sign your thing? Once they privatize their healthcare and their education system and everything. I'm bordering on political discussion and I don't want to do that. So let's talk about other things, like how many points you guys have. Sean McGill still in the lead with 1325 experience points, followed by Eric Habakabaka with 425 XPs. Mikey B, 235 XPs. Chris, 225 in 4th place. And then moving down the list. I think Scheffler wins the 3rd leg of the slam tomorrow. Is it 4-shot lead going into day 4 at the Open Championship? 4 shots is not who is coming up on him. Who's sitting there 4 shots back? 4, 5, 6 shots back. Obviously, I haven't been watching. Scotty Scheffler 4 shots up is going to be hard to catch, but I'm up to 235. Yeah, you're in 3rd place or something, I think. Yep. You're in 3rd place, Mike. Good work. Can I trade garlic mashers for points? I don't think so. I don't know how YouTube assigns points other than if you buy them by super chatting. I don't know what the rest of the system is. Rooting for McIlroy. I would also root for McIlroy if I was cheering for anybody. I would also be cheering for Shane Lowry. I think he is a person to cheer for. Ludwig Oberg is another one of my favorites these days as a person to cheer for to win things. McIlroy's T4 6-back. Who's T2? Who are the guys that are like 4, 5 back? 6 back? Even Rory 6 back comes out, fires off a 62 or some nonsense. You never know with that guy. 62 is Portrush, right? Where is it this year? Lowry can't make it too far back. Yeah, he's super inconsistent. He's a roller coaster, that Lowry guy. Hao Tong Lee. Obviously, that's who would have been at the top of my list. Scotty Scheffler and Hao Tong Lee would have been my 2 guys. shit is Hao Tong Lee? I mean, that's awesome for him. Another guy I like is that Matt Fitzpatrick fella. I would cheer for him also. Matt Fitzpatrick is in third. Hey! That's funny. You spelled his name wrong, though. Why do I think you've been keeping up with this tourney? I absolutely have not. When would I have done that? I guess, I mean, I do keep my eye on the Masters. I don't even know. Is it Portrush this year? I have not been keeping up. I've never heard of Hao Tong Lee, and he's in T2, so. Literally the first time I've ever seen that guy's name was just now. Goddard is also T4 and won the Scottish Open last week. Oh. Usually whoever wins the Scottish Open, isn't it like kind of, if you win the Scottish Open, like you probably historically finish relatively high the next week at the Open Championship? Also, I can't be the only one who still naturally wants to call it the British Open, can I? I don't know, maybe none of the rest of you guys care about golf, but like, I want to call it the British Open. When did that even change? When did it change from the British Open to the Open Championship? Oh, okay, coming up on 3 hours. We got 23 thumbs ups. Got to use my phone for shopping. Be back soon, hopefully. We'll probably be gone. We are probably wrapping it up. What are you shopping for? What are you getting? I thought it was tennis. It's not tennis. It's not. Tennis's British Open is called Wimbledon. And I don't think it's an open at all. I'm gonna be quiet now. No golfers here. Well, I count, dude. Like, this is my show. And if I want to talk about golf with my friend Marv on my show, I'm allowed to do that. The Open Championship has always been called the Open. It's inception. It was never officially renamed. The term British Open is a colloquialism. Was it not televised as the British Open in North America when I was growing up? Like, did the broadcasters not call it that? Or were they calling it the Open and just everybody else around was calling it the British Open and I projected that onto it? I'm sure that I heard the television guys going like, "Welcome to the running of the 100 and whatever British Open." I'm sure I did. Anyway, now I'm cheering for Qui-Gon Lee, or whatever his name was. Hey, Hao Tong Lee. That I'm cheering for him. No, I'm cheering for Matt Fitzpatrick. Is he 5 back? To Scotty Scheffler? That's a big ask. I think both are fine. Okay. Anyway, I think we wrap it up. 3 hours is more than enough. Made a bunch of music. Well, made some music. What did I do? 6-ish, 7 songs, something like that. Only a couple of them were any good, but 2 doubles and the game changes. Yeah, that's it. Scotty gets 2 doubles and Matt Fitzpatrick goes eagle birdie, and then all of a sudden, no sign Scotty will do that. But you never know. Maybe he eats something tonight that has a little bit of, has an extra couple of bacteria. You know? Glad I caught some also that I missed the golf talk. You didn't. We're still talking about golf. Let's start the conversation again. Let's go back to talking about golf now that Gretchen is here. Anyway, that's it for this week. Next week, show next week. There is a week upcoming that I probably won't have a show, but my birthday, August 16th. August 16th weekend, I will probably do a show on the 17th instead, which is my actual birthday, because the 16th, my buddy Nick is coming back to town for do another concert, so I will be at that. But that's a couple weeks away yet. So, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. We'll do another concert night relatively soon. Penel's on vacation next week again. The 3rd or 4th time this year that he's gone on vacation. But, what else? Like I said, sometimes it's nice to see how the other half lives. R.I.P. my points. Yeah, you guys, you lose all your points. The points reset. So today's winner, Sean McGill, is the number 1 points getter. 1,325 points for Mr. McGill. Eric comes in at number 2 for 450 points, followed by Mikey B at 260 points. And then everyone else loses. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. We will see you next week, other than Penel. But he barely shows up anymore anyway. Even when he's not on vacation, sometimes he just doesn't bother. Is that crown thing just how comments or the most, or did they donate money? We were trying to establish that earlier. What we think we figured out is that you can get to a certain level of points by commenting, but then in order to get past that level, you need to give money, we think. So, we're not sure. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. We'll see whoever's here next week. And bye, Mike. What did you buy? Did you buy anything? You needed to go shopping. Eric's at 500 now. See, so you have to pay to get past a certain point, but then you can start gaining again. I don't know. Bye. See you next week for more points and golf talk. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll make dinner next week. Tiny truck parts. Oh, yeah. You'll do that. Thanks for coming, guys. Oh, wait. I quit.